Hello. Just another one. For some reason, I feel compelled to make these videos here the last few days. And there might be a point where I don't make some for a few days, or a while. But anyhow, something that I was thinking about is, I've been on social media and I see a lot of people are, awake to a lot of aspects of, what we're dealing with as far as, the control system and, just the things that we wouldn't necessarily have considered, without some of the, I don't want to say whistleblowers, but some of the sort of groundbreaking conspiracy pioneers. And I'm sure, I know there's been lots and lots and lots of people trying to expose lots and lots of things for a long time. But with the advent of the internet, we're able to not only access information for ourselves and do research for ourselves, but we're able to discover some of the things that have been perpetrated. And what I find for myself is that sometimes it can be kind of overwhelming. When you start to think about all the various challenges that we're facing, and from all the different directions that we're being, absolutely bombarded. And it kind of occurred to me that we're all sort of in it together. Like just the absolute bombardment of, every second, every nanosecond of our lives. I discovered something today about a scientist named John Carpenter Lilly, who was doing some research with dolphins, and he discovered something that's called the Lilly wave. And this Lilly wave, they piggyback it onto the power grid of your home, and they piggyback it to the 60 hertz cycle. So it's another layer of the bombardment that we're facing. And so it's sort of an aspect that people don't necessarily know about or talk about. I haven't really heard anybody really talking about it, and I just happened to stumble on it. And so they're using this Lilly wave, and it affects the internal, what John Lilly called the biocomputer, or the brain. So this biocomputer that we are, because we're all electromagnetic frequency that takes shape in the form that we are, and this wave energy, it can disrupt and manipulate that biocomputer. And so and when I say they, I mean the archontic entities that are beyond the Illuminati, that are fully pulling the strings. But the thing that occurred to me is that we're all pieces to the same puzzle. So it's a matter of each of us doing a small part. There's a phrase that's been bandied around in the American elections, death by 1,000 cuts, which that's what we're looking at. We're the 1,000 cuts. That's the death to the archontic structure. And part of what we're all doing, because if you stumble across this channel, then it tells me that there's a truth that has resonated with you, with your personal vibrational frequency. And that truth, because it resonates with you, it drives you to research. Something that John Lilly said is there's no discoveries, there's only revelations. And the universal internet provides each of us with our own revelations. When I started doing videos, my intention was to try to bring awareness to chemtrails and the poisoning. But it goes so much further beyond just simply poisoning people and improving the conductivity of the atmosphere to sort of allow for HAARP and the Project Blue Beam. And so through the social media, and I've only been doing these videos for 2 months. For 2 months, and my knowledge and my awareness has expanded exponentially. And again, when I first started doing the videos, it was to try to bring awareness to some of the technologies that I was, revealed to me that are operable and that they're using. And I'm finding more and more, especially, the last few videos, it's more of a plea or sort of trying to make connections. But where I'm going with this is that each of us, because we resonate at a different frequency, each of us has a truth that will be revealed to us. And pardon, the truth that is revealed to me may be extremely similar to a truth that is revealed to someone else. And the truth revealed to them may be similar to someone, and so on and so on and so on. Well, we could have 1 million truths and never get anywhere with it. But when, the analogy I would use is when you consider army ants in the jungles of South America. These army ants, there's millions and millions of them. And each ant individually, though it could be, devastating to an individual opponent, really does not have much power over the jungle. However, when you put all those army ants together, they are truly the dominant force in the jungle, because they have the numbers and they work in cooperation. And each one, if there's an obstacle that they can't individually overcome, they collectively overcome the obstacle. They'll build bridges out of ants that other ants climb on to get to their destination. They will sacrifice for the collective. And not that I'm saying that people should go out and, sacrifice themselves, but my point is that they come together in order to accomplish an almost insurmountable task. And I know for myself that sometimes the information that's out there, it can be almost overwhelming to the point of depression. But I'm realizing more and more that that's exactly what these lily waves are for. That's exactly what the chemtrails are for. That's exactly what the Gwen Towers are for, the HARP program, and I'm sure multiple other programs that are designed to make people feel that way. And there's something on YouTube. I punched in Family of Light, and there's something there it's called The Message from the Pleiadians. And this message, although it could be seen as, a fictional message to humanity, but even if you look at it that way, if it doesn't resonate as truth, if it simply resonates as a story to you, it's something that can be empowering, because most of the people that are searching for truth are a member of the Family of Light in a certain respect, because they're trying to focus a light on what is destroying the fabric of what we are and what we were meant to be. So, I'm making this video more as hopefully trying to encourage, because when you first start getting into this stuff, it's overwhelming. You start putting together smaller pieces, but as the picture grows larger, you realize that there's enough. Well, there's never enough people out there, but there are people out there who are spreading the word. And part of, I think, what can help is not only social media, but YouTube. I've been doing this 2 months, and I've gotten, several different views on several different videos. Now, those may be people who are far more knowledgeable on some of these things than I am, and it may be people that have no idea what's happening. I don't know, but the point is that some of the things that I say may resonate with them to where it spurs them to do further research, and then they garner certain truths, and then they do a video and it spurs others. And the biggest thing I think we can do is awareness and education. If we can educate ourselves, if we can make our brothers and sisters aware, then we can put an end to what we're being bombarded with on a constant basis. And so I would just humbly request to check out the Family of Light and listen to the message. And I would humbly request that people just take a few minutes and set up a YouTube channel. I do everything I do off of my phone. I don't even own a computer. I don't even have cable at home. So I don't have any of that, but I'm able to express my thoughts and express my feelings and express my concerns just simply using the phone. So that's where we're at. We can use the technology that they've given against them. So again, if I could ask, just start your own YouTube channel, start putting your own videos out, and just spreading awareness. Thank you, and I appreciate your time.